Hey Cancer, it's Rose from Sacred Waters Tarot, here to bring you your timeless reading for Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and of course my beautiful cross watchers of Cancer. Cross watchers, you understand the drill around here, especially if you are subscribed to my channel. You can find out a lot of information about Cancer, about your person, especially if there's limited contact, no communication at all, or ghosting going on between you and Cancer. Just keep in mind, everyone, this is a general reading. Not everything I say will resonate with all of you. Only take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else, and go on about the reading. Now, with that being said, if this channel has found you, if my channel has found you, welcome to my channel. Please consider subscribing. Please like, please share with a loved one. Comment below, guys. Let me know how this resonates with you. I can't talk today. Don't mind me. How this resonates with you in your situation. And if you do not want to comment, although I do love hearing from you, please consider leaving me your favorite emoji. All this helps my channel grow, and I do appreciate it. Okay, guys, in the comments section, you will find all the ways to book a personal reading with me, and I would love to hear from you and read for you. Now let's get into your timeless reading for my Cancer babies. I'm Cancer Sun and Cancer Rising. My empaths, my spiritualists, my psychics, my water babies, I love you guys so much. Love being a Cancer. Wouldn't change it for the world. Let's see what's going on in Cancerville. Okay, let's see what's going down in Cancer Town, Spirit. What are the messages for my baby Cancers? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and of course, cross watchers of Cancer. Let's get it, guys. Okay, let's see what's going on. So in the recent past regarding your current energy, Cancer, here is the Moon in reverse. Strong sign of Cancer, strong sign of Pisces. You just found out something recently, Cancer. It could be regarding a woman in your life or a woman in your life that you didn't know of. What I mean is, this could be your mother, this could be a friend, sister, a coworker, somebody in your life who's a female. It could also be about a female that you were not aware of. Let's say, doesn't necessarily have to be third party cheating, so just we'll get into that if I'm picking up on a third party. But right now I'm picking up on a strong feminine energy, but it's coming from the divine feminine. Okay, so let me explain that to you. It may be about a woman in your life, whether you know this woman or not, but whoever the message is coming from is from a divine feminine, okay? Cancer or Pisces, okay? Most likely those signs, okay? So take it how it resonates. If the divine feminine that you know of is telling you things or has told you something about another woman or a secret, something that you need to reflect on and think about, they don't have to have Cancer Sun or Pisces Sun. It can be in their moon or their rising or a stellium, whatever, you know. So let's just see what else is going on. But I have divine feminine energy here on the table. Ten of Swords in reverse. Wow. Whatever you were told, okay, whatever you found out, whether through a dream, it could have been from a female ancestor that had passed on. It could have been a dream. It could have been, a text message. It could have been something that you saw, okay? An aha moment, an epiphany, okay? Maybe you were doing some new moon work, right? Maybe you found out about something in the new moon. But whatever it is, it's about betrayal, okay? The Ten of Swords in reverse is about betrayal, the ending of betrayal, okay? So someone has betrayed you. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy doesn't have to be. Somebody has betrayed you, and now it's over, okay? And the way you found out about it made it not as bad. Now let me explain why. Because it came from a reliable source. Okay, Cancer, listen, Cancer, you can be very psychic. Most Cancers are. You could be a psychic empath. We are ruled by the moon, okay? Pisces, also Scorpio, right? But mostly Cancer and Pisces get the moon card. It's that's the sign it comes from. Okay. It's something that you needed to hear to end something, end a betrayal, and start a new beginning immediately in conjunction. Endings and beginnings in conjunction. But because of how you found out and the way you found out, from a very nurturing energy, or just that you figured it out yourself, you feel like somehow that it's like a relief almost, because the Ten of Swords would have been upright if it was stinging and burning that much. I'm not saying that you're not upset. I'm not saying that you don't feel like betrayed and lied to. What I'm saying is how the message came through did something for your healing immediately. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the future with this. Ace of Cups, brand new beginnings. Brand new beginnings in love, self-love, self-rediscovery, pouring into your own cup. Okay, more Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy here. The Ace of Cups is a brand new beginning in love, but like I said, it can be self-love, or and that's a lot of times what happens is when we find out that, you know, somebody's been betraying us for years, decades, a decade, even 10, you know, and they just keep, you know, backstabbing us and gossiping about us and twisting stories around and manipulating it and telling people false narratives. Sometimes we can either try and, you know, forgive that person, because we are, you know, we are very forgiving, us Cancers, we are. But what people don't understand is don't ever lie to a Cancer, okay? Don't ever lie to a Cancer, because we always know, okay? We see right through the lies. We cannot be lied to, okay? Now, when it comes to matters of the heart, we always give the benefit of the doubt. But once we're done, once Cancer is done, that's it. It's gone. So there's the endings and beginnings of betrayal and lies and deceit and all this hurt and pain and maybe even some back pain, okay? Because that's where we store our emotional wounds, in our back. Right away, the way this came through, right away, you're pouring into your own cup, or if it was about a love relationship or a friendship or a family dynamic, you're starting over with that person, okay? And if you're wondering, if this was a love relationship, let's say you're married or engaged or partnered up for a long time, okay? I'm speaking to any divine feminines, or I'm speaking to masculines who betrayed a divine feminine, okay? And if I'm speaking to divine feminines, you are betrayed by a masculine, not sure how divine yet, but it involved another woman. That doesn't necessarily mean that they were cheating, but there was another woman involved in some capacity. Okay, we will get into it. It can be another person. It can be a friend of theirs, male friend. Sexual orientation, take it how it resonates. Swap it up, flip it, reverse it for your sexual orientation. Okay, but either you're starting to like have a newfound love for yourself because of how you found this out, you know, or you're starting over with your person because of what was revealed. Okay, so let's just see what else Spirit has to say here. Yeah, you can't lie to Cancers. You know, we will forgive depending on the situation, depending on the logistics of the situation and what the lie was about, what the betrayal was about, what the deceit was about. But that doesn't mean that you'll ever be by their side ever again. That doesn't mean that you'll ever have their trust ever again. They may forgive, but they will never forget, and they will never trust. It will be broken. But I see that there's love here, okay? So, the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy, doesn't have to be. This is beautiful, okay? Because what has been discovered, or what has been uncovered, what has been revealed, Spirit is loving how you're handling the situation, pouring into your own cup or trying to work it out and be peaceful and start over with your person or another person, but you're being handed good karma on a platter. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is a piece of good karma, but the wheel is always turning. Okay, now it is Sagittarius energy. um now this is interesting. It can be um I'll be honest with you. My mother is a Sagittarius. Okay, um she's a covert narcissist. Okay, um so what I'm feeling is, if this is about your mother, now I'm not saying I love Sagittarius, don't get me wrong, okay? But she's a Sagittarius sun, and I have other Sagittarius family members that I don't speak to, okay? And she happens to be one of them, okay? What I'm saying is, if it's about your mother and she's been living her life, um, like without you, or just like estranged from you or whatever, living her life like as if like she never did anything wrong to you, that's about to end. She's about to be um like her karma, her good karma that she created for herself, like through fake book and stuff like that. um it's about to run out for her, and whatever she thought good was going to happen to her is actually going to happen to you. Okay, that's very specific for a few of you who have a mother who is estranged or just a covert narcissist, and they've been, spreading lies and rumors about you for years as to why you don't speak, as to why you don't get along, and that time is done now. Okay, Spirit said that's it. I feel like it came from a female ancestor. You might have had could have been, on her side, or your father's side, or an aunt, um, but you found out like through the ancestral line, that maybe you were told something, and it healed you, and then you did some soul searching, you know. Um, Again, this is a lot. Okay, this is a lot. This could be a mother-in-law as well, where they thought their life was so great, and they're having, they're retired, they're having a ball, and they're living their lives. Nope, boop, nope. Spirit says your time is up. You know, your time is up. You've betrayed Cancer. You've lied about Cancer. You've tried to destroy Cancer's relationships, their money flow, their business, their friendships, their life, their health, and boop, it's over. That's it. It's over. It's over for you. You need to pay the karma. So good karma is coming to you. And I'm not saying that you want to hear of the demise, but it really feels good to know that when somebody is betraying you constantly, or there's been betrayal in the family line for years and you've had to deal with it, right? It feels good to be found innocent. You know what I mean? Okay. But let's get into it, because I think there's more to this, especially if you're married or involved with somebody. There's more to this. Eight of Swords. Wow. I'm getting Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy with the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Swords, okay? That could be mental prison, okay? You could be finding out that someone is going to prison. I don't think it's your mother. I'm just saying that's just another story that came out, a message that came out through the ethers. But I feel that this person had you trapped into thinking that life was always going to be about them and not about you, okay? But I feel, because of this revelation that you had, this message that came through, you were able to remove your own swords from your back, okay? And you healed your childhood wounds, you healed your relationship wounds, and now everything is coming to light. And there's a brand new beginning here with the Wheel of Fortune, where you're being exalted, okay, Cancer, finally. After years and years of lies, betrayal, deceit, backstabbing, that's all coming to an end now, okay? As we navigate through this year, which again, this reading is timeless, but the time is always changing. You're going to be rewarded by your ancestors, by your spirit guides, by God. by God and Goddess of the Most High, whoever highest God you believe in. If you believe in angels, all of that stuff, it's all good. It's all here for you, okay? So, yeah, you're getting out of that mental prison, you know? Because of how this message came through, things are starting to make sense. King of Swords. Wow. Again, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. You could be involved with somebody who has those placements, okay? It doesn't have to be in their sun, moon, or rising. Can be in their Venus, actually, okay? But the King of Swords is coming through very matter-of-factly in the upright position, meaning that, like, it's just like a good surge of the truth, if that makes sense. The King of Swords, doesn't fluff anything. They say it how it is. This could still be your energy. Let's say you have, I have Moon in Aquarius, so this could be my energy. Even if I'm a female and I'm masculine, I will let you know if I'm picking up on a masculine energy. Right now, I just have divine feminine energy. I don't have masculine energy yet. The King of Swords can be a male or a female. This King of Swords is bringing in the truth, or this can be you documenting the truth. This can be you, I keep looking at this sword here. It looks like a piece of selenite here. I love that, which is like fully charged. It doesn't need any moon charging. People actually use selenite to charge their crystals. I do that when you don't always have a time to go under the moonlight, So the King of Swords, I just feel like it's full of this positive light, bringing in the truth. The light is shining upon the truth here, okay? So let's see what else is going on here. Or if someone who was questioning you for years because of what was being told about you, they're now seeing you in a different light. They're now seeing you for the true person that you are, Cancer, which is, many of us are earth angels. We're not the only sign. There are many earth angels. Every sign can come in an earth angel. I'm just saying, Cancer sun and Cancer risings, Cancer moons, we're very empathic and we're naturally psychic, okay? Three of Pentacles, Three of Coins. I feel like, because of like this situation, you've kept only to certain people. Not because you felt bound, or maybe you were somehow. Maybe there was some kind of force placed against you not to succeed, not to do well. If you have your own business, maybe it's just like a local, grassroots business and it never really took off. But now I see like you still feel like you're limited, but I can see in the future, times of being limited and unnoticed or not noticed are coming to an end. You may start to glow up soon. You may start to even reinvent yourself and do something else soon. But I feel like you've been staying close to home and staying close to the people that you trust, where you feel grounded and you feel safe. And I totally understand that, as a Cancer myself, I'm very careful about who I spend my time with and who I tell things to. I do often speak about the relationship with my mother on this channel because many of us have struggled with narcissistic abuse as children. Not just from our mothers, but from our aunts, brothers, sisters, cousins, and fathers, okay? Let's see what else comes up here. I just feel like it's something like maybe they went after your relationship. Maybe this is even your mother-in-law. Let me know in the comments, guys. The Sun. Wow, here we have, okay. Woo, Cancer. We have the divine feminine energy bringing in the truth. Then we have the clarity that comes with the taking the swords out of your own back. Still feeling trapped and bound and limited. But the Wheel of Fortune is on your side. The King of Swords, the truth is within you, okay, and all around you. And here we have the Sun, which is a divine masculine energy, strong sign of Leo. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but we have the Sun. We have the Sun and the Moon. So whoever you are involved with romantically, this is your divine masculine. Okay, this is your twin flame. This is your soulmate. This is your better half. But someone was out to destroy it. I'm going to pull some oracle cards here to see what comes up. Okay. Spirit, give me more information, because if you had a situation with your mother or mother-in-law or ex, okay? If you're a female ex, it's your your ex who was causing problems, or it could have been your person's ex, or their mother, or a female in their life causing problems, okay? But the reason why I'm saying that is because the moon in reverse is a message from a divine feminine energy, usually regarding another woman, okay? So let's see here. Oh my gosh, wow. Oh, nostalgia. Wow. I'm going to put this here. Yearning, reminiscing. I miss you so much. I look for you in everyone. I still look at our pictures. I dream of you. Cancer, this could be your person if you guys have been in separation. Okay. Maybe you needed to take some time. This could also be your mother, your parent, who does miss you. You know, and they want to come clean and they want to confess, but I don't think that they can. They're being found out though, like their mask is coming off, and now they're in deep regret about the connection. But for some of you, if you broke up with your divine masculine due to a third party interference, like a mother or an ex, your person wants to come back to you. And you can see that there's love here. So let's see what else comes out here. Yeah, this is definitely like a divine counterpart, past life. Could even be your father if you've been separated from your father due to maybe who they're married to, who they're involved with now, and they don't want. Oops. Whoa, a lot came out here. A lot came out here. And I just got a phone call, so I'm getting the distraction, but I'm going to go on with it. I'm just going to go with the reading. You could be hearing from this person very soon. Okay, you could be getting a phone call you weren't expecting very soon. Okay, so here we have marriage, proposal, commitment. I know you are the love of my life. I want to show you how dedicated I am to you. This goes right here. This is from your person. So many of you either were married or about to get married, and somebody tried to sabotage the union. Okay, and for those of you in separation, this person wants to either recommit to the marriage or propose and finally get married, okay? And here we have religious, spiritual, pious, devout. My beliefs are very important to me. You don't have to feel the same, but respect my choice. Okay, so, this could be somebody, maybe you have different spiritual beliefs than your person does. Maybe you're religious and your person is spiritual. Maybe you're spiritual and your person is religious. But that's not, it's actually a beautiful thing to have two people who believe in two different, spiritual practices, religious practices, and get along through it. It's still God, God of the highest high. So that's very beautiful. And then here we have, I'm going to put this over here because this is about your person. This is about your divine masculine here who wants marriage or to remarry you or to recommit or finally get married. Okay. The religious here, they could have been praying lately. You could have been praying lately with this Ace of Cups. Okay. Due to this loss and due to what you found out that your mother or mother-in-law or ex of theirs or ex of yours was doing. Gold digger. Thief, illusions, greedy. I go to the highest bidder. I'm only here for what you can give me. I am using you. Okay, so this energy does not belong to your person. Okay, this energy belongs to the meddler. okay? This energy belongs to the meddler. And the meddler has not yet appeared. So if your mother's a gold digger, or if you know that your person's ex is a gold digger, they could have been very instrumental in trying to suck out as much money as they can from your person, okay? Due to the fact that they have moved on. They could have kids with this person, and they are constantly asking for more money because they know that it could bring friction and imbalance to your union because they're jealous, even whether they're attached or not. Okay, or this could be another female who is a gold digger, who is a third party who came in to use your person and did some type of, with the moon reversed, that does speak of some type of manipulation, spell work, working with the moon in their favor. But when people do that, when people try to come in as a third party and try and break up a divine counterpart union, or any union, they get slapped with bad karma. They could keep, hitting you with the spell, but eventually it's going to catch up to them. That's what I feel. That's what I feel is happening. Maybe they tried to swap destinies or something like that, which is like crazy. But people do it. But the religious, it could also mean spiritual, okay? And the nostalgia and the marriage is telling me that whatever happened between you and your person is coming to an end, and the best is yet to come. So there's recommitment, there's spirituality, there's God, protection of God here, there's divine masculine protection here. Lots of signs of Yeshua, okay? Male deities of the highest high, female deities of the highest high, coming in to make right what has been wronged. Okay, Cancer? So this is beautiful, actually. Let's see what else comes out here. We don't have to forgive family members who constantly come and attack us. Okay, we do not have to forgive. Ooh. Now, no came out, but it came out reversed, which is fine because these cards don't have reversals. No. Okay, so listen to what's going on. Whoever the meddler was trying to get whoever the third party was trying to get finance from your person finally said no. Let's say they give them child support, and they're always asking for more money for extracurricular things that are unnecessary, okay? Where they're just doing it to suck your person dry because they're jealous of your connection, whether they've moved on or not, okay? Or maybe this is their mother, constantly asking them for things, and they finally said to them no. Like, stop trying to break me up. Stop trying to get in the middle of Cancer and I. No, you cannot come see us. No, you cannot, get away with saying this. No, no, no. The answer is no. A hard no. So the gold digger is being told no. Okay? A hard no. And that's it. Because I think the both of you have had enough. Okay? So let's see what else comes out here. Oh, wow. Humor. This always comes out lately. Humor. Funny, witty, sarcasm. I love to have a lighthearted approach. Laughter heals everything, and I hope you agree. Sometimes this card comes out for me, and I think it's like, that you love to laugh, Cancer. And, Cancers, we're probably like one of the funniest people, one of the funniest zodiac signs. Wherever you have Cancer in your chart, we are very funny. It could also be that your person also has a really good sense of humor. Okay? It could also be that your mother or one of your family members misses your sense of humor with the nostalgia, right? But I feel like this is mostly your person. Your person laughs things off. They don't take it as personally as you do. But something here has happened that has caused in the relationship for them to be forced to see things differently, or to have to communicate to you something that they didn't want you to know for whatever reason. And we will get into that, okay? But let's see what else comes out here. Tell me more about this, Spirit. Tell me more about this, Spirit. Honesty. Wow. Honesty. Honor, integrity, morals. I will never lie to you no matter what happens. I'll be honest and will overcome. Wow, that's your energy, Cancer. Okay? And I feel that's what your person wants you to believe about them. But I love that you believe that about yourself, and everyone believes that about you. So you're being redeemed here. Okay? There is a third party trying to make it seem like you are not honest, that you are not trustworthy, that you don't have morals, okay? And that you make up lies, but it's the opposite. That's the complete opposite. That's what I think you found out, and you realized that they were saying things about you that were completely different, okay? And your person's not going for it anymore. Any more messages, Spirit, here? What else does Cancer need to know about this situation? Cross watcher, this could be your story too. Let me know in the comments, please. Delays. No one else fell out. Oh. Delays. Blockages. Divine timing. Every setback is happening for a reason. One day will all fall into place and you'll see why. See, Cancer, things are about to change in your life. So where there was lack, it will be replaced with abundance. Where there's sorrow, it will be replaced with humor. Where there was lies, it will be replaced with honesty. Where there was no faith, it will be replaced with faith. Where there was no, conscience, it will be replaced with nostalgia. Where there was no commitment, there will be commitment. Okay? But I also got this card of unavailable. Emotionally guarded. I'm not in a place where my heart can feel for someone right now. It's not your fault. This might be your energy right now, pouring into your own cup. Whether you love your person or not, you're just emotionally guarded right now because of a third party's interference. Okay? It makes me think that they were making it's somebody was trying to make your person do things or say things or feel things that about you or about another person that was not aligned with the truth. So you're staying guarded right now and you're living in your authentic truth. But I have to tell you, Cancer, that your person does not want to let you go. Okay? This is the yin to your yang. This is your masculine to your feminine. Okay? They might think that you're a lot, Cancer, because you're an empath and you feel everything so deeply. But at the same time, they see the good in you. It's just that there have been people, can be more than one, who've been trying to break up this union out of jealousy, a lot of different reasons. The main thing is jealousy, but also about control. Let's pull one more card here. Let's see what else. What else does Cancer need to know? Oh, something was already in the springtime. Spring. Wow, this is beautiful. Birthday, anniversary will happen in the spring. A special memory, a change may be coming. So in the springtime, you could be finding yourself getting back on track with your marriage, back on track with your person and getting married, okay? Aries season could be very significant to you. It can be, your person's birthday may be in the spring, okay? But this is beautiful to see. Spring is also about rebirth, renewal. So for many of you, this is a marriage renewal, commitment, recommitting to each other, and having something to celebrate, something to look forward to in the spring. This is absolutely beautiful. But I'm still questioning about the mother. Okay, And I'm getting like more than one mother, and possibly somebody who's been creating delays and blockages in your life to the point where you're going to understand now that the reason that that happened, why the reason God and Goddess allowed that to, Spirit allowed that to come through, is so you can see who your enemy is and you can see who doesn't belong in your life anymore, okay? And who does, which is your person. So there's a lot here. There's a lot of good stuff here, more good than bad, you know? If you were wondering, can you repair this union? Does your person love you as much as you love them? The answer is absolutely, I cannot talk today. Absolutely 1000% yes. However, I still feel like there's time needed, and you take the time that you need, Cancer. But I feel like this is an ending, like a karmic ending, and good karma is coming in for you. Your karma is being restored. Whatever what was taken from you is coming back to you tenfold. Okay? Beautiful. Let's see what else Spirit wants me to say. Oh, okay. Let's see what this says here. Ghosted. Blocked, left on red. I can't face you and tell you the truth, so I'd rather just disappear. I might be back. You could have ghosted somebody, a friend, your mother. Your person could have ghosted you for a while. You could have ghosted them for a while. But it says I might be back. So it's temporary. It's a temporary ghosting, okay? But yeah. So cross watcher, you know, I do these readings for you too. And I hope this gives you confirmation that if you are the divine masculine in Cancer's life, just have faith. Just have faith. You will hear from Cancer soon when they're healed, because the love is so strong. The love is so powerful. It can be both your mothers. It can be mother and mother-in-law, or future mother and mother-in-law, future sister-in-law, what have you. It can also be, you know, exes, you know, your cross-watcher, your ex. Let's say you're a male, you know, your ex-wife, that you're, say, divine masculine. It could be your ex-wife, ex-girlfriend before you met Cancer, okay, who just will not, you know, who's relentless and will not let things go. They want what they can't have. They're a gold digger, okay? It's not just about money for them. It's about having what you have. They want it, and they don't want you to have it or anyone else. So I'm going to pull a few more tarot cards here before I wrap up this reading, Cancer, because Cancer, listen, many relationships face challenges like this, and they can go through years and years and years of betrayal, heartache, lies, deceit, deception, and it's usually by family members or close friends that cause this, okay? But here is your confirmation, Cancer, that right now you're unavailable. Right now you're sticking to yourself. Right now you want to work on yourself. But your person is not going to let you go, and they're going to wait for you, because they know that in their heart of hearts and in your heart of hearts that you two belong together, okay? So just a few more cards here before I wrap it up. This was you know, listen, this happens more than we think. I just really want to clarify the moon in reverse. I know it's hidden under honesty, but I'm going to clarify it anyway. Three of Wands. Yeah, because we have Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands. There is a third party. You see how this female is climbing up a ladder? Okay. There is a third, and in this deck, I see this as somebody who is watching you, Cancer. Watching your every move, whether it's on social media or actually driving by your home, or just trying to find out information. You're driving by your place of work, wherever you are. They're watching you. They're following you, your person. They want to see if you guys are actually back together and working this out. Okay. It's a strong possibility it's a fire sign here. I have Cancer strongly. I have Sagittarius strongly. I have Leo strongly. Okay. And I have a lot of air. Okay. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So the Three of Wands here, you know, right where I put it here, confirming the Moon card, that you were told of a third party who is relentless in causing the downfall of your marriage or your divine union. Okay, they want everything for themselves. They might not necessarily want your person back, but they want your person's money all for themselves, on all the resources, like a little bitch boy energy, and your person's like, no, 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 you're just a gold digger. No. Okay? One more card. I think they're waiting. This third party's waiting for either you to speak to them or your person to speak to them, and the answer is no. They're cut off, ghosted. Okay? And the Five of Wands reverse. Peace. Peace is being restored. Peace is being restored, Cancer. No more agita. If you're Italian, you understand what that means, right? No more heartburn, no more heartache. Peace has been restored, okay? And I feel like because I have marriage, spring, religious, nostalgia, humor, all this beautiful honesty, right? I feel like this peace may have to be brought about, like a prayer for peace, to overcome, to forgive, to reunite, but I feel like it's here now. There's peace right now. All things are quiet right now. Nobody's speaking right now. No, nobody's talking right now. It's just the energy. God and Goddesses are doing their thing to keep the peace. So that's what I have for you today, my lovely Cancers. I hope this helped you. This really was a very confirming reading, okay? Anytime we're happy and we're truly in love and we met the love of our lives and, we start over and we build new love, there's always, the devil is always going to try and come get at us. And we don't have the devil card here. But I just always want to say that, the devil will not bother us when we're down the wrong path. So any delays that you were feeling, any delays that you were receiving, money-wise, health-wise, whatever it was, everything's going to be restored. And I feel like by springtime, you could find yourself completely back in love with your person. I don't think you were ever out of love, but completely on a different, the marriage, the relationship seems different. It seems better. It's stronger. Okay? It's unbreakable. And whoever tried to come between you will be receiving their karma. And they're not allowed to come back into your lives. They're not in any capacity. I love you, Cancer. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.